With your concurrence, before we proceed, I would like to invite the chair of the African Union to take his place as a permanent member of the G-20.
These are the moments that would go down in history. Movement that changes the course of development in the world, particularly for a continent that encompasses 30 million square kilometers of the earth that is inhabited by 1.4 billion human beings. It was a clarion call from PM Modi, which the top 20 leaders of the world, the G20 heads of the states, agreed and consented. Moments later, External Affairs Minister of India tried to escort the head of the African Union, Azali Assoumani, the president of the Comoros. He, with Dr. Jaishankar, advances towards PM Modi. PM Modi gets up and clinches Azali Assoumani, who gave Modi a bear hug. Modi in turn taps Azali's back. Azali feels safe, comfortable in embrace of PM Modi. It was the guarantee of PM Modi that got fulfilled. African Union got a permanent seat in G20 and became the 21st permanent member of the world's most potent organization after the UN. Entry to the Hi-Fi Club is a big win for India, which is championing the cause of the Global South. The voice of Global South, with 125 countries on board, did not find themselves heard at the global forums. Now India can leverage diplomatic clout in the African continent that has of late become the playground of big powers like US, China, Russia and the European Union. Africa has turned into a new chessboard for great power rivalries. China has been pushing in its investment through debt diplomacy and expanding infrastructure under Xi Jinping's Dream Project Belt and Road Initiative, mounting debt distress in African and sub-Saharan countries like Sri Lanka. China, through its state-owned firms, build large-scale infrastructure like roads, railways, dams, ports, mostly in exchanges for access to minerals or hydrocarbons such as oil. The vast deposits of rare earth metals like lithium and chromium and other minerals like copper, cobalt, nickel, gold, uranium in countries of African Union that has attracted attention from all key global players. These resources are essential to drive the green transition. China and the US are jostling for influence among African countries to gain access to these lucrative resources. Russia, despite Ukraine war, has doubled down its efforts through proxies like Wagner Group and overthrown governments in a string of military coups in Africa's Sahel region, a troubled part of the African continent that spreads roughly from Senegal to Red Sea. Russia is asserting itself in countries like Mali and Burkina Faso and is taking advantage of the Western policy missteps, growing anti-European sentiment, and long-standing failures of the local and global actors to address the root cause of regional instability. The Europe, with French primacy, struggles to counter Russia in the continent. With rising conflict, the African countries are also the potential arms market. According to media reports, the Atlantic Council estimates that between 2010 and 2021, Russia accounted for 24% of all arms exports to sub-Saharan Africa, China for 22% and US 5%. Chinese arms export peaked in 2013, the year the Belt and Road Initiative was launched. India is also trying to find a space for its growing arms industry. According to Indian Council of World Affairs, the top 3 African countries to import made in India arms between 2017 and 2022 were Seychelles, Mauritius and Mozambique. India has exported indigenous self-defense equipment such as armored vehicles and interceptor boats to Mozambique, which has helped boost its defense preparedness and military capabilities. As is being said that China's rise is not peaceful and it has given rise to conflict, and the African continent is a great signature of China. Inclusion of African Union in G20 as permanent member under Indian presidency would land it an opportunity for peaceful development, as India not only believes but lives by the motto Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, and PM Modi guaranteed what he promised during Bali summit. Thanks for watching National Defense. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.